Hey, hi. Hello, friends. It's nice to see you again. It's been a little while. I'm your host, Prince Play Solon. If we have not met, this is a delightful time, just as good as any to say, hey, hope you're doing well. When we last left off on Deltarune, we got to come home. It was a homecoming for us. And we got to meet the whole town, and everyone it's the same people from Undertale. You already know them. You already love them. And he's right there, isn't he? He's just right there, right behind me, isn't he? That skeleton bastard. I need to get out of there. I want to just talk to anyone else, hang out with anyone else. I'm that human. Does it hurt to be made out of blood? Most folks aren't. That's the knock a beginner. Come back when you've gotten better at knocking. I gotta get better at knocking. There's so many folks still around in the town. They'll have the exact same personalities they had in Undertale. It's really delightful. Yo, Chris, you survived Susie. I mean, I never saw her beat anyone up, but like one time, Snowy and Jockington were playing handball, and she just kept creepily watching us from the corner. And then when the ball rolled over to her, she just froze solid and kicked the ball as hard as she could right into Officer Undyne's car. Then Undyne came out smiling, cracked her knuckles, and totally wiped us at handball. Anyway, Susie sucks, Chris, haha. You're lucky, Chris. You gotta miss class with Alphys, not fair. Haha. If I skipped class, my dad would never let me hear the end of it. That'd actually not even be remotely funny. Anyone else? Oi, Snowy, what did I tell you about knocking the door so hard? Don't do it! It's really gonna hurt your face. We don't have arms, you know. They don't got arms. It's just, you only got the face. Teacher Alphys, what are you doing back here, my friend? Chris, you're okay. I was really worried you didn't come back. Where did you go? Did you skip class? Oh, don't worry about it. I'm the cool teacher, you know. You're not in trouble. Well, let me know if you need anything. Why are you in this back alley? Oh, Chris, did you want to talk about something? Look at all these garbage flowers. These flowers, they're from your dad. He always asks how you're doing in school and then gives me a bouquet of them. Actually, that he always gives me flowers. Really makes me wonder if he likes the awesome comics I lent to him. Honestly, he kind of reminds me of a superhero, Chris. He's huge and could kick my ass. He is big man's, and he could kick your ass. Alphys, let's talk about some other things, because now I'm real interested. What's going on with the chalk behind you? You never got the chalk. You deserve an award for trying so hard to find it. So, in return, I can let you borrow my homemade DVD collection of The Simpsons. You know, the sitcom about the middle-class monster family. It's got every episode in all 28 seasons. It's the funniest, most quotable show ever. But make sure you don't watch past the second. Since they rebooted The Simpsons Turbo, they all started driving their own motor vehicles and fighting giant giga demons and stuff. The problem about that is it kind of lost the focus on family and we had earlier when their vehicles shaped like animals and they were friends with the animal vehicles. And let's not get into Simpsons Galaxy Force where the Simpsons discover another Earth on the other side of the galaxy who wouldn't have the gravitational field. You don't want to watch it. That's okay, Chris. I'll watch it myself. Oh. Flowers. Gonna get your ass kicked. Let's talk about the saucer, though. This saucer of milk is for my kitty Mew Mew. She's a perfect angel. What does she look like? Well, I've never actually seen her, but ever since I started putting out milk, it's been disappearing. So I'd like to think there's a cat. My cat. That is really sad, Alf. That is really, really sad. I want to talk about nothing. My office hours are in this disgusting alley. Tell your mama I said hi. Y'all are co-workers! Get off my dad's D! I don't know if she can really help it. It's just some weird dynamics there. Hey, Sans. Just gonna leave right now. Got some better things to do. You keep hanging out. It's time to go home. It's been a long day. We've been at this in the city, just rolling around, getting vibes. Hey, Knights. Lumberjacks. Oh my god, they're so gay. Nothing better than hanging out at the lake with my best bro, watching the waves go by. True. Best boys. So yeah, Dad's separated from Mom. My teacher's getting hit on by my dad. My mom works with my teacher because she's also a teacher. There's my mom's van. And yeah, everyone's a little too connected in this very small town. And it's got that small town feeling where everyone knows each other a little too well. Welcome home, honey. Did you have fun with your friend today? By the way, I just finished baking a pie. If you go to bed, it will be cool when you wake. But do not eat it all this time, all right? Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna eat it all. Butterscotch cinnamon pie, still coolin'. The classic. There's me, my mother, and my brother, not my dad. White fur in the drain. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. Landline phone, but I already got a cell phone. Can I call my mom in here? Oh, dang. Oh, I could talk to myself for a little bit. The loo. Absolutely flush that. Do it again. Nice. One more time. The triple flush. Sorry. I'm having fun flushing the toilet, Mom! I'm a triple flushing kind of guy! Leave me alone. Mom! I never questioned you when... I don't know what you do. You flush the toilet once, probably. What's going on in my parents' room? Mom! It's only me. There's just a school cross-country shirt with a tear in it. I'm gonna go to bed. If you go to bed, this chapter of your adventures will end. Will you go to bed? Yes. It's over. We've talked to literally everyone we possibly could in the town. We've hung out with everyone. It's time for some sleep so that we can have a nice big adventure in the morning. Or the middle of the night. Wah! You know, it be like that. Sometimes you just are in bed and suddenly start wiggling. And wawoom! You're sleepwalking. You look like you're sleep moonwalking. He's got that like kind of Michael Jackson feeling, like, ooh. Dance it out, dude. Sleep dance. Chris, sleep dancer. Yo! That ain't dancing. That's not dancing. Hey, Chris. You should put that back. Cause like, I feel like you need that. I feel like you need that to be alive or something. Or you don't. Oh, that's a knife. What are you? Don't look at me. I didn't do this. Don't look at us. Okay. That's everything we got for chapter 1.
The shadows start to grow, and the places that you know.
Oh my god.
Fantasy.
Okay.
There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold. with the truth.
That is Laura
The
Shigihara.
promise in our heart.
Okay, cool. Why wouldn't you have a heartfelt RPG ending with Laura Shigihara telling you, like, everything's not gonna be okay? Great. To be continued in Chapter 2. You ever played To the Moon? That's how that ends also. Classic RPG, Plants vs. Zombies. Ah, damn, ah, peas, ah, geez, oh me. That's it, y'all. We're out. Deltarune happened. Deltarune is a thing that happened. This whole thing's over now. Wow, I've got a lot to kind of pack away there, I guess. I don't know what to do with all this. Just like, yeet! There's just a lot of text that just happened. Let's break down all of the things. Like, this is supposed to be the start of something, and it's a very promising start that gives you a lot to work with. What it doesn't give you is there is no progression in the battle system. There's no promise of there being progression in the battle system. That was kind of part of Undertale's thing too. That's why it's so short. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That just is the promises and progression of other elements of the game. That's kind of like in dodging enemy attacks and manipulating your health and abilities by way of party members, because our party changed a lot over the game. There's that part of the RPG side of things, and I don't really have much more to say about that because there's just so little there to work with, and that's, again, fine. Completely okay. The bigger chunk is Chris and Ralsei and Susie, all three people of very different worlds. Susie, a very simple world where being alone is your own source of strength. Chris, having had friends and lost them, coming from a world where they have just, like, are in a place of hurt, obviously, and by the end that confirms that. Takes the heart out of their chest, throws it into a cage. This is someone who is suffering actively. They are in pain and do not have any outlets anywhere. We've looked in their entire life. We've talked to literally everyone in the town. We've been to their school. Chris does not have any outlet for any of this. Like, can't live with dad. That's pretty inhospitable. Mom is inhospitable to this whole thing. Asriel is gone. Totally gonzos. And then the only thing that I don't understand is that Chris goes on this big adventure, and then it doesn't seem like it affected Chris at all, or did in some way that I don't quite comprehend. Chris comes home from a big adventure in some chalk zone, and then throws his heart away and looks at the camera like, I got you. You didn't see that coming, did you? Haha, I'm a bad guy. I'm doing some nasty stuff. I don't know if I totally get it. Meanwhile, on the flip side of everything, we have Ralsei in the world of Darkners and Lightners. Ralsei is a comfy little goat friend, prince of all, only wants the best for everyone because he's always lived such a comfortable life. We obviously know that since this whole story is about upbringings, we know Chris's upbringing very well. We don't know Susie's upbringing very well, but we can extrapolate some little things. Ralsei, we definitely know and don't talk about it because it's really not that important. Comes from a loving family of Lightners. They just like him, giving him a lot of love, and he's turned out pretty okay. Things have been consistent for him. And he knows that his task is to fight against the Darkeners so that they don't destroy the light. That is a very simple world, and once you come out of that world back to Kansas, the real world, I guess, Chris's world, it's very much like, oh, right, this is what civilization looks like, and it's a lot more complicated than the Lightners versus the Darkeners. Like, there is no light and dark here, it's just everyone is kind of softly suffering and trying to hide it as best they can. Our teacher is in a an alleyway. Our mom is constantly baking pies and also controlling our lives very tightly. Just, yeah. We have a cell phone. It has one contact. It's just our mom. We have, there's a lot of difference between these two worlds. I really like it, and I hope we get to explore it more. I just don't really know where to go from here, and I'm kind of scared. I'm just like, all right, guys, whatever you want. This has been awesome, though. I'm really glad that we've gotten to have this moment together. Just kind of talk about RPGs a little bit. Talk about what we like and don't like. I probably missed a whole bunch of stuff. I hope I didn't miss too much. But if I did, you'll probably let me know, because you have so far. Thank you for joining me on this one, and I'll see you next time. We've got more games to play. I've got a lot more short RPGs, because that is my New Year's resolution. It's 2019, baby. It's not going to be 2019 for very much longer, but I'm going to put a lot of games between me and 2020. So that was my New Year's resolution. That was the whole goal. And so you should see a variety of games on here. A lot of games. They're probably going to be RPGs. They're probably going to be a lot like Deltarune. If you like Deltarune, if you like Undertale, you might want to stay tuned, because that's more of the stuff that I want to play, because I think those are very fun. Anyways, that's all I've got for today. I don't think I can break down Deltarune anymore, mostly because there's not much to break down. It's pretty much exactly what it says on the tin. It's just more Undertale. It literally is. I don't think there's much of a reason to sugarcoat it. This is more Undertale. And I didn't think we wanted more Undertale, but now that we've gotten through it, we really do. We do. And it's nice.